A warm Minnesota evening in St. Paul provided a comfortable setting for conversation. In this case, the exchange was between two groups whose paths don't often cross. Members of Twin Cities Moms Blog and women farmers involved with Common Ground took part in an evening of food preparation and conversation about where that food comes from.
Food is obviously a very personal thing. Everybody needs it. Everybody feeds it to their kids, their family, and it is important to know where your food comes from. And as the population gets more and more urbanized, it's harder to know and be connected with an actual farmer. So that's where we come in. We are farm women, just hoping to share more about where your food comes from, how it's produced, why we care, and why we do the practices that we do.
The point of tonight is just to come together, make some food, gather, and have a great experience, but also to hear about what these farmers are doing. I think people forget how much of a business a farm is, and it's really cool to highlight what these families are doing in their communities.
Common Ground is supported by farm organizations like the Minnesota Corn Growers, who recognize the need for farmers to talk to others outside of agriculture. For Twin City bloggers, it's also a chance to meet face-to-face with the people growing their food.
I think farm to table has become so prevalent now, and we understand kind of what that means, but we don't know who the people are behind it. So I think putting the faces to the food is really cool to do. But also, I grew up in a farming community, and it's so much work. And so I think just to bring a highlight to all the work that those people are doing. So when you go to the grocery store, you connect that food to people. I think bringing that relationship in is so important to do.
What it comes down to is everybody cares about where their food comes from, and that farmers are doing the right things, and that things are being treated properly, whether it's the earth or the animals. And we all want the same things. We all want a healthy, safe food supply.
This is Lynn Ketelsen reporting.